cruising is our first leg towards getting off the Caldon Canal and back to Stone to get our engine looked at. We did already cruise from the end of the Froghole branch to Cheddleton. We didn't bother filming that because it was a cold day,
cold, windy,
overcast to start with. It turned out to be actually quite a nice day in the end.
It's all just the same stuff.
But it was all pretty much the same stuff, so we decided not to film that. But we did see the train.
Yep.
We did see the train going past us. It's what you have to say when there's a train.
Yeah.
Backing up. We also, this morning before we set off, we had a quick look at the Cheddleton Flint Mill, which was just near where we moored. Unfortunately it wasn't open, but it was still nice to have a look around at it. It's a very quaint place, very pretty buildings. You're exploring everything, Pixel. You're exploring everything. Now we are heading down the Caldon and
heading back off towards Etruria again.
Yes, so we've got a mile of this branch of the canal until we get to the 3 locks up onto the normal rest of the branch. Yeah. We'll stop at the services and then we're going to continue on, and we'll stop probably
back where we stopped on the first night we spent on the Caldon.
Yes. Yeah,
near Bridge 19.
Yeah. Stop there for the night and then continue on, because we've only got a couple of days to get back to Stone. Yeah. So we are on a bit of a schedule.
It's another Time Lord's TARDIS. And something happened and the TARDIS died and it became stone left there.
Ah.
So somewhere around here is living a Time Lord.
Yeah. It's on slightly chilly days like today that I quite enjoy getting off the boat and walking to the locks and doing the locks, because it's a good way of staying warm. You can get quite cold standing on the back of the boat and pretty much doing nothing. Well, steering the boat, but that doesn't take much movement. So I'm going to do these 3 locks for Ryan and then we'll continue on.
Thank you. Back on the boat.
Back on the boat. Next stop, services.
Yep.
One of our issues with the Caldon Canal is that it's very twisty and windy and it's got sharp corners. And if you have a 60-foot boat, you quite often find yourself
Yeah, like you'll
in
come under
your
a
nose.
bridge on a turn and you're like, well, I'm halfway through the bridge, but my nose is already going into the overgrowth on the other side. I've got no maneuvering on either side. I'm like, well, oh well, welcome to the bush.
Yeah, so I have had to get the barge pole a few times and push our nose out off the bank.
Yeah, it wouldn't be quite so bad if it wasn't so overgrown.
It is quite overgrown, but oh well.
The further we move on from all those yesterdays, happiness gets nearer. The light that we see closing in so fast ahead, it's hope, it's getting clearer. The more I think of all the tough times we survived, the more it makes me smile. If nothing's broken us, yeah, nothing ever will. 'Cause dreams are hard to kill. And I know somewhere back, no matter what the cost. And I know somewhere's a place where we can build our memories. Somewhere, just hold on tight, it'll be alright. Show me the way. Show me a way to somewhere. Show me the way. Show me a way to somewhere. Show me the way. Show me a way that we still build our memories.
We're just about to do the last lock of the day, and then we'll be mooring up. It's gotten quite windy today.
Show me a way to somewhere. To
Today we are planning to get off the Caldon Canal back to Etruria. There's only about 6 miles of the canal to do to get to Etruria, so should only take us a couple of hours.
About 4 hours, maybe 5.
You reckon that long?
Well,
I think only about 3
we
hours.
move about 2 miles an hour at a normal cruising speed. 6 miles, you said. That's about 3 hours, and then the locks maybe add an extra hour.
I don't think it's going to take that long. It's quite a nice day today, actually.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think I'm going to need my jumper for very long.
no,
I'm already getting a bit warm.
Especially once we hit the locks.
Yeah, yeah. I guess because it's Sunday it's not very busy.
Yeah.
No cars. We've just gone past the spot where the burnt out boat was moored. It's gone now, so must have been either towed out or I would assume towed out. You wouldn't be able to like pull it out from
yeah. Well, they probably just towed it to a place where they could pull it out.
Yeah. But it's all gone. So we're coming close to the first
Of the 3 locks
of
off
the
the
3
Caldon.
locks off.
Island dwellers.
Island dwellers on their floating island.
Look what the public's waiting for.
Yeah. This end part of the Caldon Canal, just before you get to the locks, this little parkland area and this lovely bridge, wrought iron kind of bridge that we're about to go under.
So dark now.
Yeah. It's such a nice area, and it's got moorings here, but you never see anybody moor here.
Not unless it's the super busy season.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess because it's so close to the end of the canal, there's not really much point. If
Yeah.
you've just gotten onto the canal,
You just
you
continue
just keep
on.
going.
And if you're coming off the canal, there's no point in stopping here unless you specifically want to go to the park areas.
Yeah.
People just go down to Etruria and beyond.
Yeah. It'd be nice to moor here, but there's also a lot of tree coverage, so we wouldn't be able to use our solar panels, and that's very important to us.
Yeah, and
We like to get as much solar as we
Yeah.
can.
And as continuous cruisers, I know a lot of continuous cruisers don't tend to moor very long in areas that have a lot of footfall. And this is a high footfall, high traffic
Yeah.
area, because obviously it's a park just in
Just
the,
near Stoke-on-Trent, which
Yeah,
is
just
quite
near
a big
Stoke-on-Trent.
town. We stopped in the Etruria basin, so we made it to the end.
Yep.
And we're going to stay here overnight and then head down to Stone tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you have to be there by tomorrow afternoon, because the next day is when we have our appointment to get our engine finally looked at.
Yeah.
I did find it quite amusing that in the last 2 days of cruising, Ryan has had 2 people on 2 separate occasions comment on both whether or not I can handle the narrowboat, getting it into a lock, and also whether I'll be okay with operating the lock and whether I understand how it works. Now, I do think that after living and cruising on a narrowboat for 2.5 years or so, I think I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I haven't had any comments of that kind
Sexist.
about Ryan.
Pixel. What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway, so we are all moored up now. We're going to go back to the boat. Having a bit of a walk, aren't we, Pixel?
Yeah.
Back to the boat and relax for the afternoon.
Do a little bit of work.
Yeah. Hopefully you've enjoyed this vlog,
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye!
She's more interested in bike rider.
What's going on?